Tony, I be hoping you be. Tony, I be hoping you got some positive to say. You always say negative stuff. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't seen nothing positive that you ever said. I just go positive every day. Come on, Tony. What I do to you, Tony?
All right, so that was Sheduer. Sheduer Sanders, man. First off, I want to give a shout out to the young man. He had a damn good game. He showed his ass, despite it not being quote unquote the first team. Yeah, so it's a lot going on, as I'm sure y'all know. Most of y'all are some football fans. So been a few things going on. There's been a lot of politics going on. There's been a lot of downplaying of his talents or whatnot. So, man, we just gonna get into it, man. What's y'all thoughts on the Sheduer Sanders Cleveland Browns relationship, from the owners all the way down to the players? And what's your thoughts on Sheduer and how he responded to the reporter who's clearly haven't had nothing to say positive about him for a while? So since we got some guests in the house, we're gonna let my boy Rick go, because I know he's into the sports thing for sure. What's your thoughts on everything, Rick?
Man, first with the reporter, bro, like, you don't pay that shit no mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play ball or whatever, and reporter talking down, and you just don't get that nigga that interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't pay him because what he gonna do is he gonna harp on that shit. That's something for him to harp on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know I got a reaction out of him because I've been on his ass, so now he gonna keep on picking. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get that nigga like, if you pay him no mind, then he don't got nothing to write on. All you can do is just keep making these fucking accusations. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Sheduer, like, we all know that kid can play, man. Like, they doubted him at Jackson State. He went to Colorado. They doubted him over there. He put up numbers over there. I don't think this is about him, bro. I think this is about his dad. Like, they trying to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get Myles Garrett interacting with a rookie quarterback the way he do with Sheduer. You only see him fucking with Flacco like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's no doubt that the kid can play, and he earning his teammates' respect. You know what I'm saying? It's the league, man. They got something to prove, and they trying. It ain't about him, Mrs. Daddy. You feel me?
Gotcha. Yeah, man. I totally feel your sentiments, man.
Let me go, Rob.
Big Yogi.
Talk
to me. What's your thoughts on everything?
Man, like, I agree with Rick, man. Even going to say something to that reporter, bro, that's above your pay grade, big dog. I come from a generation to put your head down and go to work. No matter what the fuck you do, somebody gonna have something to say about you, whether you like it or not, my nigga. Put your head down, go out there and prove them otherwise. That's the only way you can shut anybody up. Go out there and win. I agree with Rick also when they say they aiming it toward Deion, but you know what made Deion special when it came to that shit? He said what he had to say, and then he disregarded a lot of that shit, and he played football and became a champion. Championships make him shut the fuck up. Put your head down, man. Go to work, go play, man. I seen the clips, man, him and Myles Garrett, you know what I'm saying, interacting with each other, man. Man, that man don't interact with just anybody, bro. So you see he got the respect, and then you hear these things about the I don't know, was it the owner or the G? I think the GM was the one that wanted to pick him. The owner said he ain't even want him. Man, all that shit is a big ass ball of hate, man. Man, ball that shit up, eat that shit, go play football, bro. You already proved to us what you can do in the preseason. Now, granted, that's just the preseason. You showed your ass. Man, you got a whole season to go. You know what I'm saying? Humble yourself, my nigga. Go out there, slang that motherfucking football around, win some games. I guarantee you they'll shut the fuck up then. That's it. That's all.
I'm on the other side of that. I'm going to be on the other side of this argument. I'm going to be on the owner side right now. I know the league trying to prove something. We know all that. But when the owner said what he said about him, look at this. He just gave Deshaun 200 and something million guaranteed. They told him that nigga was going to be the end all be all. So he took all his money and sank in now. Now you telling me this rookie, now he finna be it. You see, this a rich white man. We just black people here. He don't give a fuck about us. So you telling me this nigga supposed to be special? You told me this one was. See, that's what he looking at. He ain't looking at the individual. He looking at how much money he's spending and how it's going. That's what he's saying. I understand. I can kind of understand. I ain't gonna be all excited about this nigga, and I just had this nigga that supposed to be it and ain't played a down of football. You know what I'm trying to say? Think about how many quarterbacks he went through. Johnny Manziel. Think about how much money he been throwing away. So he ain't getting excited. He looking for some results. And I know that kid gonna do it. That dude gonna put some results up. It's for him. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little soap opera. I think they're just drawing this shit out for us, making it like a soap opera. Now, him speaking at a reporter, he trying to be legendary. Think about this, y'all. Who used to do that? Muhammad Ali. He called out Howard Cosell. They made a great relationship. It built both of their career. That's the Browns' local dude that talk about the team all the time. That's why he spoke to him. It wasn't like he just was ESPN or a random motherfucker. You write us every day and talk to the hometown. You paid me wrong to the people. So he trying to let him know, don't sell me wrong to the people. I ain't did nothing. And I think he has a real daddy, a man in his life. So if he got a problem with a man, I think he gonna come straight to you. He don't know how to go around and put his head down because his daddy didn't tell him that. So he like anybody else, he just got it off his mind. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a real interaction. No, you know, we come from the old school. Yeah, put your head down and all that. But I like that these youngsters ain't scared and they gonna speak what's on their heart. And I think that's what he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
Rich,
these other shit just soap opera. I'm just saying they playing a soap opera out in our face, man.
Rich,
They know what it is.
Rich, what's the point of him even doing it? It ain't no point.
What you
No matter if he go tell that man he don't like what he's saying about him or what, he can go the next day and say some most negative shit about him. What's that stopping? Man, you gotta go out there and go to
he
work.
slept good. He slept good that night because he know I told that nigga when I see him, I'm gonna say this here. That's what happened. That's all that was. When I see this nigga, I'm gonna tell him, yeah, okay. I'm the
But
world's
Rich,
greatest nigga, so I identified the nigga shit. Duh.
hey, I'm gonna
Yes.
piggyback on Rich also with that. He hit the nail on
Come
the
on.
head to me when he said the soap opera thing. You got to think about it.
Yes.
The Cleveland Browns have been the laughing stock of the NFL for years. When they went and got Deshaun and they had Clowney and all them, hey man, they was doing some good stuff. Stuff was moving for them. They started going to the playoffs. So they got a little glimpse of, okay, this is what we can be. Now, they got to recoup some of all that money they lost with Deshaun. Why not do it with another young black quarterback and see what he does? You see what I'm saying? That's going to ticket sales, jersey sales.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about the money. Like he said, it's all about the dollar with that billionaire owner. See?
Yes, sir.
Now with that reporter or interviewer, whatever he is right now, yes, he just made that man career. Because now that man is gonna be following him, talking about him, everything about Sheduer. And guess what? That's gonna boost the ratings for the Cleveland Browns. People gonna start coming to their home games more, start buying more merchandise. They're gonna start spending money inside the stadium. So yes, I feel like it's just, I'm not a football player, none of that. I just feel like it's all about that dollar. And Sheduer has the characteristics just like his father. Think about Atlanta when his father went there. Just like his father and MC Hammer. They brought the life to Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? And that brought money to Atlanta. Atlanta ain't won no Super Bowl. Just putting it out there. So I'm with you on that, Rich, as far as the bottom line is to make more money for the Cleveland Browns. And the way they doing it, they kind of ridiculing the black man, but the black man stepping above that, but not falling into that trap. What he's doing, like you said, he putting his head down, he getting out there playing that ball, and he also encouraging that interviewer or that reporter, hey man, keep on fucking with me. Keep on fucking with me, man. I'm gonna be the story, man. So yeah, I'm with you on that one, Rich.
Yeah, that's a 5th round pick, y'all. And the Cleveland Browns we talking about. A 5th round, not the Dallas Cowboys. You hear me? Not Pat Mahomes,
Man,
not
don't
the
you
number
bring
one
them
pick.
suckers up in here. Don't you
We
bring them
we
Cowboys up in here. Don't you ever
I'm
do that.
just
Them
saying
Cowgirls.
we talking about the Cleveland Browns and a 5th round pick. Are y'all kidding me? Stop it, man. This is soap opera. Stop it.
But look, he wasn't even supposed to be that pick though. Let's be real about it, man. That man was supposed to go in the first the top 10. He supposed to be in the first round, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Peep the
that's true.
game, y'all. Did y'all ever peep that Cleveland had the 3rd pick? They moved down to the 5th pick, so they was gonna get him anyway, projected. So I thought it was a soap opera at that point. I say if Cleveland get him in the 5th like they did, and they were supposed
Nah,
to get him in the 1st, all they did was drop his stock because they was the 3rd pick,
New York was
and
supposed
they were
to.
projected to get him. They dropped
New York,
down to the 5th and moved, yeah,
New
and
York was
nobody
supposed to
touched
get
him.
him.
So I just knew they had put the call in. Don't nobody fuck with him. We're gonna get him at Brown the 5th, and that just dropped the stock on him.
That's all
You
they
know what I'm
want to
saying?
do. They just want to mess with
And
his
because
money.
you know he, and then
But
you
he
know he got
already a
that
millionaire.
deal.
But he
But he
already
got
a
that
millionaire
deal
from
with
college, right?
Hold on, y'all.
he.
Let Rick rebuttal. Let Rick
Yeah,
rebuttal, and
go ahead,
then
Rick.
one of y'all can go out.
Yeah.
That's all they want to do is just drop his stock, mess with his money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you make money in college, but shit, that's in college. You come to the pros to make more money. All they want to do is fuck with his money, bro, and dropping them all the way down to the 5th round.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
really
did
fuck
it.
with money, nigga. You go from making
But how
probably
much?
2 million to probably like 5, nigga, 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much money did they really take from him? Like you said, he made money in college, and his daddy is Deion fucking Sanders.
What that
The
mean?
kid ain't
But
hurting. The
What?
kid ain't
That ain't
hurting,
his
bro.
money.
Yogi,
It ain't.
Yogi,
That's not his
That
money.
Yogi.
ain't
That's
his
his
money.
daddy
But you
money.
think,
That ain't
but you
the
think
point.
That
Deion
ain't his
gonna let
daddy
him
money though,
starve, nigga?
y'all.
That ain't the point. The point is
Yogi.
you go to work every day. You put
Hold
in
on,
work.
Rick. Hold on, Rick.
You want your check. You want your pay. I'm supposed to get paid $25 an hour, but because I done did this shit for I don't know 2 years less than everybody else, you want to pay me $18 an hour to do the same work. Like, no, nigga, pay me 25 like you pay 25
Yes.
to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
100.
just because he got money or his daddy got money, that don't mean you want to be shortchanged. Like, nigga, pay me what I work. You know what I'm saying? And all
I
they
feel
did was mess with his money. That's why he fucked him over and he dropped all the way to the 5th round. Now he ain't making no bread. You know what I'm saying? He got
Well,
them.
Like that.
let's look at it this way, though. And this is speaking from the owner's point of view, too, y'all. First of all, I think Cleveland drafted another quarterback in that very same draft. And I think they took him earlier. So they had no faith. They had no faith in Sheduer in the first place. Now, let's be that owner, like Rich say, because we got to look at it from that point of view. If you got a top-ranked quarterback that you're already paying so much amount of money, which is Watson, they're paying him so much money to where if we'd have drafted this young guy in the first round, we'd have had to still pay him not a lot of money, but more than what we're paying him now. It was an excellent, smart decision for them to wait and draft him to the 5th round. I know it ain't what we want to hear, but it was actually smart because now you're right, Rick. They don't pay him as much money right now. Now, it's not to say that he ain't making money. They just not paying him as much as he would have made if he were a first round pick. So because of that, you're able to let's get rid of Watson's contract by letting him play it out because you know you can't trade him. You know you can't do nothing with him. Watson is going to be there. And knowing more than likely he's going to be sitting on the bench making that money for free. Kudos for him. He did a great job. He did a great job at doing that contract. But they're going to pay Sheduer to take over the spot. And all it is coming in time. This was the first game. And already we're saying this now. Let's let him get a little more traction under his shoes. Let him build a little bit more. And then you'll start seeing his first renewal of his contract. That bitch going to be to the sky. They ain't gonna
Yeah,
have
he
no
gonna break the market.
Or they gonna
break the
lose.
market
But
for sure.
but y'all, do y'all understand that he has a partnership with the Cleveland Browns? He got a contract to where he get money off of his imaging. If the crowds are bigger, anything that he a part of, they have to give him so much of it. That's the problem. If he'd have went first round, you know, he'd have been well over 50, 60 million right now. Then his jersey sold 200 million. If he was first round, he'd have got damn near 50% of that. By him being 5th round, he only made $14 million off of that. So that's the difference. They saw, damn, if he go first and be like he gonna be, the shit, that owner wouldn't shit paying 200 to him and then had to bust down with this youngster. So it was a business move. Let's make him go late.
And that's why I have the problem with sports in general. Here's my thoughts on it. I stopped watching professional sports, mainly the NBA and football and Major League Baseball after the Kaepernick issue, right? And here's one of the here's one of the reasons why. Sheduer Sanders is one of the main reasons why. It's incidents like this. One thing that most of us know, and me just from just being a nerd to research is that when these professional companies or football teams, when they make decisions on who they're gonna draft, they checking your family, they interviewing you, your cousins, they checking everybody that grew up around you, criminal records. They know it, they find out, man, they are the FBI. They work with the CIA. Right? So they put all these things into play so they can see if the risk is worth it based just on who you grew up with, who was in your household, and who you associated with, and who you associated with, right? And so when you see this situation, I'm just speaking for me. One of the reasons, this is just the many reasons I don't watch it. They knew who this man's father was, so they knew what they was dealing with. And just like Rich said, from a business perspective, an owner, yeah, it makes sense. But let's be real. The owner he's acting like a butthurt bitch. He done made so many bad choices in the woman he fucked with. Soon as the good one come along, he acting funny and playing hard to get and don't want to break bread as quick. Well, hell, you was breaking bread with them other motherfuckers and they let you down. So now you get somebody who actually showing you way better character, way better class. He have a mama and a daddy. He come from a family structure, even though his mama had issues, but he still come from a tight-knit family structure. The man was raised and groomed to be the perfect football player. So for them to have played this neo-political game with this man, this is why I fucking don't watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? And to add to what, and also to say what Rich said that is true, yeah, it was a money thing. They lost all that money, so now they want to, be careful how they move with him and stuff like that. That's another reason why I can't stand these motherfucking leagues, because again, like Rich say, they know this man was finna generate a lot of money. They know it. So they already know, hey, that's his daddy. You know that nigga daddy gonna be in that contract room. He gonna be in that negotiation room. So we already know what he finna come with. So guess what? Let's find a way to be able to give him as less money as possible, because we know when it comes to negotiations, that nigga and his daddy and the lawyers he got, they not taking no for an answer on what they asking for.
But that less money is possible. That less money is possible. That's still good money. Well, number one, because it's just a fifth round pick. But look, you got to see this point of it too, and this is from the owner's perspective. Once again, I need y'all to recognize they already paying Watson a shitload of a contract. I mean, this dude got the highest NFL contract as a quarterback in NFL history. Yeah. So
quality. But what I just said, Quad, don't mean to cut you off. Ain't my fault that other bitch hurt you. I don't have shit to do with it.
Okay, but now let me show you this.
It's not my problem.
Why would I take him in the first round when I know 31 other teams are not going to take him either? That means he's going to be there in the second round. And that means he's going to be there in the third round, and he's going to be there in the fourth round.
And now we bring in collusion. How you know 31 other teams weren't going to take him?
Well, because they talked about it.
You know what I mean?
The billionaire boys.
That's why I don't support that shit.
Yeah, well,
they made the call and say, hey, we're going to get him, but y'all don't touch him.
That's why I was just
saying they waited to the fifth round. And then you got to look at it from this point, too. They got to build a team around him. What good is he by himself? If he ain't got no receiver, he ain't got no running back, he ain't got no defense, you got to build all that with him. So that's
not my problem.
Do y'all know that nobody ever watched the second day of the draft? Do you know nobody ever watched the second day of the draft? This man had the highest draft. They watch, man, the viewing for the first day and the second day, that shit was phenomenal, because they was waiting on that boy and they bled that. That's commercials. That's all airtime. They like, okay, we got to go to goose. But now
I don't watch it because it's too many games. Don't play with me when it come to my money.
But what is the
Don't play
league
with me.
minimum? What is the league
They ain't
minimum?
gonna
We
stop him
talking
though.
about don't
But
play
they
with
ain't gonna be
money.
able to stop him though.
But what's the league minimum for a player on the bench? Well, for a player that's
250,000.
Like 800.
Oh, he got 4 million.
But wait a
He
minute,
got 4
This
million.
man got
He got 4
drafted.
million.
That's what I'm
He got
saying.
4
So
million.
that ain't little boy money right there. $4 million.
No, not at all.
But
Not at
bro,
all.
that's just like, I mean, again, you go to
He
work
came
every
from
day.
college with 4 million.
Hold on,
He was
Rich.
making 4 million in college.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
Rick.
Again, you go to work every
Uh-huh.
day. Your job, your profession, on average, they pay $40 an hour, right? But shit, you trying to get a job over here with this goddamn Fortune 500 company, but they only want to pay you $30 an hour. You gonna go take that $30 an hour, or you want your $40 an hour like you work, bro? Like, don't shortchange me because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck the reason is, I don't got nothing to do with how your or pay me what I work. You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
not a
But
short
what if that
change, though.
what if that
But-
$30 an hour job
Okay.
is better than the $40
Would you-
an hour job?
So would you rather have $20 in your pocket or $5 in your pocket?
But hold on, Rich.
One.
Let me hit you with this one. With that being said, as far as the money thing, you said the $30 an hour compared to the 20, right?
40, yeah.
That's not
40.
football, though.
But
This man
but it's
came
the
out
same
in the
game.
5th round. No, it is
No,
not.
man, a job.
No,
Bitch, what
okay,
you talking
okay,
about? A job,
okay.
a job.
But ask Secure if he would rather ask Sheduer if he would have rather got drafted or been an undrafted free agent and see what the fuck he say.
And see what he
Not-
say.
But look,
Draft-
That's all I'm
drafted
that's like
saying,
a
man. The
job.
man still got paid, bro.
Yeah, but that's like a job telling if they are offering you less than what you feel you worth, and then you say no, that's not. They say, well, you rather have a job or no job
But-
at all?
Everybody
Hey, but
feels
look,
like they not worth the money that they get paid at
Hey,
their job.
Hey,
True.
Can I
Like,
say
my
this
job
though?
don't pay me enough.
But
look though,
but
look though,
what
look though. I'm
but-
gonna bring up
I don't
another
know.
point though. Well, how do y'all know it wasn't? Now I understand exactly what Quiet is saying, right?
Yeah.
So how do y'all know they didn't have they drafted them, right? How you know they ain't had them backroom conversations? Hey, bro, just go out there, do your thing. As you playing, while you playing, you washing away Deshaun's contract. Once Deshaun is gone, that money
Exactly.
opens the fuck up.
That
Now he
opens
breaks
up
the
for
bank.
him.
But then,
Hey.
but now we're talking about some things that we don't know facts, so we can't really just have a conversation off that.
Hey.
That's an imaginary possibility.
Hey,
We
no,
don't
But
know.
you know-
I'm just
We
saying based off
do
what we
know
know
for a
is
fact
happening.
Deshaun is not
Can
going to
I
be
This
there
topic
in
is
a
based off
couple of
what we
years.
know has already happened.
I don't
Can,
know.
But listen.
can I interject? Because I see
Go
where
ahead.
both sides where y'all both coming from. I understand that if you feel like you worth some, you want to get what you worth. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta also understand that every business deal is a two-side deal. Both parties gonna want to get the best deal they can get.
For
The best
themselves.
deal they can get. You know what I mean? So we can't be mad at Sheduer if he's asking for more, nor can we be mad at the owners if they pimp the game in a situation to make it work for them.
And trust.
Okay, so
Let me
trust,
add
hold
to
on,
that.
trust. Let me hold
Hey,
on.
At the
hey.
end of
Let
the
me
day,
clarify
it's a
something. Hold on.
business.
Trust, let me
Yeah.
clarify something. Let's make this clear because I think we may be getting the two intertwined. I don't have a problem with what they're paying him for where he's drafted. The whole problem is that he shouldn't have even got drafted that low. They picked the quarterback before the nigga.
Well, that wasn't Cleveland.
And
That
that's
was
what
the
and that's what
NFL.
I'm saying.
I mean, nigga,
That was
that's
the
what I'm
whole
saying. No, what
play.
I'm saying is, I know. I just want to make that clear because it's not about how much he's getting paid where he's at. We know there are clauses that said you only can get up to this if in this round.
Exactly.
The whole
Hey.
real issue is the fact that the nigga literally got ignored.
Hey.
The first round just so they can pick him up. That's the problem.
Listen,
It's just
Okay.
like
This
getting
is
in
the
a bad,
thing, though.
it's like getting in
Hey,
a bad bitch.
they
He getting all
but
this
listen,
attention from
people-
everybody.
But you're
But
right.
check
But here's my
this out.
point. All I'm saying is, hey, I made it clear. I said, this is why I don't fucking support that shit no more. Because it's slavery. It's a hustle, slavery ass game, bro.
Yes,
You
it
know
is.
what I'm saying? It really is.
Listen, y'all don't peep the game. Y'all don't think Cleveland know what they got. Ain't nobody there sold $2 million,
Everybody
$200
know
million
they know
with
what
the
they
jersey.
got.
So what I'm saying is, peep this. How in the fuck right before the first preseason game, everybody hurt. Come on, man. Y'all don't believe in no coincidence like everybody got a hamstring now. No, They knew them people gonna shut that stadium down. They got to do what's right, but they don't want to admit, hey, we fucked up. We can't do. So everything is the progress, and we gonna see. They already know. The owner
It's a
know.
pimp.
He saw the seats because he watching the ticket
this is my
sales.
point.
He watching the
That's my
bill
point.
in. He watching that. He know
You
fuck
proving my
whatever
point.
whoever y'all got. This boy got to be there because he
But
gonna
here's
you
my
like you
thing.
say.
You
So
think
that's
Trust,
they
you trying to
know,
prove my point,
but they gonna
Trust.
play the
They're
game. I bet
using
everybody
him.
stay hurt.
And they're
Yes, they
using him.
are.
Look, wait a
Yes,
minute.
they doing.
How you hear my point? This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't support the shit. They're using him for their benefit and minimizing his financial benefit. Think about this.
No.
I think he letting them.
Hold on, let me land. They never let this man practice with the starting squad, but for TV ratings and sales, but we gonna let the nigga start. Come on, bro.
Wait. Go ahead, Rick.
Come on, bro.
See, I don't think that's what I think. What they thought they was gonna do was put him out there and let him drown. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They was gonna do.
Nah, Rick, they not dumb. They
Yeah.
smart. They
Bro, I'm
smart.
telling you,
Yeah.
When nobody gonna come to the fucking game, bro.
It's a preseason game.
Yeah,
Nobody
It wasn't
But they
nobody
sold
game
tickets.
anyway. It's a preseason
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
That preseason game was sold the fuck out.
It was
You
Yeah,
still
yes,
gotta
it was.
pay for
That
those
is
tickets.
because of him.
I'm saying,
And it was on TV.
I'm
And it was
saying,
on
When has
TV.
Cleveland been on TV? When
All of them
Cleveland been on TV?
Rick.
I'm
All of
saying,
them been on
if
TV.
you
All the
know they're using-
preseason
go
games
ahead,
been on
Rick.
TV.
Hold
we
on,
know
hold
they're
on, go
using
ahead,
him for
Rick.
money. We know they're using him for money, right?
Okay, cool. That's all I'm saying.
absolutely, they put him out there because they're trying to get some money. But I think if
Some
they put him
ratings
out
and
there
shit.
too because they thought he was going to or fail, like he was
Yeah.
horrible. You know what I'm saying? And now they can justify why they've been doing the bullshit they be doing. But the nigga went out there and did what he's supposed to do, and now they like, oh shit, you backed him in the
Okay.
corner.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
now, but now, Rick, look what that does to them. See, this is where Sheduer now has the power of the negotiation. See, in those years while he's playing out that rookie contract, oh, y'all done threw me out here and I done shine and I done this. I done brought you this. I done brought that stadium this. I done brought your jersey sales this. Now, when it's time to renegotiate that contract, who got the power now?
Yeah.
See, Cleveland gonna have to give up
But
the
y'all-
house to keep him.
If we go,
But y'all don't realize he got the power right now because he not in a contract, he in a partnership because he one of the only athletes getting all his licensing, all his imaging. That was the deal that he came in with.
That's
So
his
he
daddy
is
work.
gonna win. That's the daddy work. All he
That's his
worried about
daddy
is
work.
signing bonus, this, that, and other. But the more he generate, the bigger his money get. He betted on him. That's why it's going legendary. They
And that's
trying to
why they
slow it
mad.
down, but they can't.
And that's
I'm
why
telling
they
you, he
mad.
can't. The people want him.
That's why they
We
mad.
want him. It's nothing they can do about it. So they gonna have to let it go.
Can we go
I'm
back to
talking
the
about.
draft? Y'all talked about the draft. Y'all said that he went all the way down to the 5th round. I forgot what
Yes.
brother was on here talking about a running back from Boise State that he don't think that's good or whatever.
Yeah.
Who did
And we're gonna spend 5 more minutes on this topic. We gotta go to the next one, but go ahead, Big Fish.
All right, who did Sheduer, I'm sorry, actually play against? Was they
the people?
No.
He
And
makes a
when
good
he was in
point. He's
college,
making a good point.
when he was in college, this is why his stock wasn't so high. When he was in
Okay,
college,
what about?
he was not playing those Florida States.
Hey,
He wasn't in the SEC.
But
He was
hold on.
SEC.
But Fish, you can't really say that as a point because Ashton Jitten didn't.
Because the quarterback that they got before him was at Oregon.
Hey,
He was playing against that
one
one.
at a time, bro. We got 5 people talking. We got to take our time. Yeah, who go ahead, one person at a time.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was saying like, what does that even mean though? Because you can't say that because Ashton Jitten went 6 and he ain't play against nobody. He was still a top 10. So what does
Running
that mean?
back, quarterback.
There you go. Running back, quarterback.
But you would put
a
the
running back
in a
life
higher regard,
expectancy is
wouldn't
only
you?
5 years in the NFL.
Yeah, see that running is what
only 5
Big
years.
Fish said. 5 years in the running back is a maximum career for a running back. 5 years.
That's the average career of an
That's the
NFL
average.
athlete overall.
No,
Well,
no,
now with
not
the
a
concussions and
quarterback.
everything, yeah, Rock, with all that, yeah, you got a point there.
I'm gonna
But
say I'm gonna say
5 years. Go ahead, Rick.
I'm gonna say Sheduer played against some good competition. I think the Big 12 is the second best conference in college football.
Yes, sir. You goddamn
Second best,
right. You
second best
goddamn
to
right.
who?
Yeah.
But second best to who? All the rest
One
of
at
the
a
quarterback
time,
that
one
went
at a
before
time,
him, other than that one.
The SEC. The SEC is
Yeah.
the best.
SEC is number one.
But Big 12 is number 2. Right.
Okay.
So he played against some stiff competition in college.
Okay, but
Yeah.
not that stiff that they want to see for that top
He
10
didn't play against
in
the
the quarterback.
SEC. He didn't
Just
play
quarterback.
against that.
Now, if he'd have went to goddamn Oregon,
That's
just keeping it real.
You gotta go higher than
Hey,
that.
no. You know why Oregon? Because Joey Harrington set the stage for that. I'm telling you right now. Didn't you just say that quarterback just came from Oregon that they picked before him?
Yeah.
That's
And he
why.
ain't nothing.
But
He
that's
ain't
why.
shit.
But that's why.
He ain't shit.
Who came
He
from
is not
Colorado
shit.
State in the NFL and did something? Name one.
Now that's before he got there. That's before he got there. Now
That's
before
what
he
I'm
got there.
saying.
Colorado
Two
State.
more minutes. Who want to end? Who want to land? 2 more
Well,
minutes.
Colorado.
David
I'm sorry.
Hester.
Colorado.
Cordell Stewart went to Colorado.
Cordell.
Lawrence Vickers. Rasheem, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Salam,
So all them played for where Deion Sanders coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No.
coach.
No.
They played at Colorado.
Yes.
Nah, he said from when
Yeah.
he's saying from when Prime coached them, not back when.
Oh no.
Oh no.
They was in the trash before Deion got there.
Colorado wasn't
Shit,
shit.
It was trash.
he got 10
Yeah,
players
no,
in the league right now though. He got 10 of them Colorado boys in the league. 10 of them.
Colorado wasn't in the Big 12 then.